G'day and good morning. This is just not a little interesting nature clip of mine. It's a beautiful day and I'm cruising through this patch of south coast scrub, and I've come across a nice little nifty grove of Banksia Serrata. Now these are probably the most recognisable of the Banksia species, of which there are a lot of them in Australia. The Banksias are related to the proteas, the African protea, which I believe is the national flower of South Africa. They do have a lot of similarities, but these ones you probably recognise more as being the old man Banksia, which is a colloquial term. If you're familiar with the stories of May Gibbs, the children's books and illustrations of the old man Banksia, well, she based them on the pine cones or the seed cones from this particular tree. It's called Banksia Serrata because you can see the serrations on the leaves there, which is self-explanatory if you've got even a rudimentary knowledge of Latin and taxonomy and that sort of thing. They really are a very cool seed pod. If I can find one in this grove, you'll see the bark is, I use the word elephantine for this bark. It's very gnarled and gnarly and reminds me a little bit of, elephant skin. You can see how it soaks up water quite well too. When it rains heavily and the branches on these trees get wet, they become about double the weight that they are. So if they're a big branch, they will snap off, and they do that with great regularity in the area that I live in. So you're always seeing them on the road. The seed pods, yes, let me find, here we go. You'll see in there, that's one of the seed pods. Now that one's open. They do open when they get old enough, but they also open with fire. When I was working in horticulture, I used to have to propagate this species, and I would get the cones and hit them with a heating torch, like a blowtorch, and then wait for the pods to open up and the seeds would fall out. So once a bushfire's been through, the pods open up and they drop the seed, which has a little point on one end and a sort of helicopter propeller blade above it. And it winds down into spins down into the ash underneath the tree, and next time it rains they hopefully sprout. This is a beautiful little grove of these here. I would think maybe the black cockatoo or the red-tailed black cockatoo has the ability to open these, to crack into these seed pods, but no other bird would. They're way too hard. Very, very hard thing. And they're enclosed by that bushy bearded sort of husk. So that's the Banksia Serrata anyway. The old man Banksia. You can see there's a lot of them here, and it's a beautiful grove of them. It's really quite has a strange otherworldly feel to it. Old forest stuff, and these are old trees. They grow quite slowly. Anyway, I hope that's of some interest to someone. The old man Banksia or Banksia Serrata. See you later.